Hey, what's going on, you guys? Jordan over here at the Movie Den. So I got something really cool in the mail today, and I wanted to go ahead and show you. I did post a little sneak peek about it on my Instagram story. I'm sure you weren't able to tell what it is by that. But what we're talking about today is the new Scream Factory release that's supposed to, I think, come out sometime next week. But we've got The Strangers. There we are. And then since I pre-ordered this with Shout Factory, I also got the poster. So what we're going to do in this video is I'm going to go over the release. I'm going to take a look, see what's inside. I'm going to show you guys the poster. And then also what I'm going to do, here, let me set this down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and talk about the film, some stuff about it, talk about the transfer, what do I think. So if you like these kind of videos, please go down below, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell notification so you're notified anytime I post any of these kind of videos. Other than that, let's go ahead and get started. So, of course, we got our movie right here. Pretty simple cover. It's just the scene from the movie when he first gets into the house. And then we have our back right here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the back. Unfortunately, the only thing new that you're getting with this release is the new scan of the movie. There's no new features, nothing. So everything that was in the Blu-ray that you had previously just got put onto this. The only thing new is the cover art and the 4K disc, really. So if you have the Blu-ray and you're happy with it, that's awesome. You're not missing anything really with this, unless you really like the cover art or you don't have it like myself, and it was fine just to pick up the Blu-ray. I know they're coming out with a Steelbook that's a Walmart exclusive. I wasn't very much a fan of that art personally, so that's why I went ahead and stuck with this. But there you are. Of course, you have the slipcover right there, front and back. All right, and then you have right there, same as the slipcover. And there's the inside with the new disc art. So you got the 4K, the Blu-ray, and a Blu-ray. What I will say is pretty cool is the 4K disc. I've noticed on some releases, the 4K disc, if there is, let's say, an unrated version, a director's cut, uncut, whatever, that I've seen sometimes where these studios will actually put those on the Blu-ray, not the 4K. And the 4K is just reserved for the theatrical release. I know it's that way. Arrow Video's The Last House on the Left, the remake, is like that. This one, however, the 4K, you get the uncut version. So I'm very happy about that. The only way to watch the theatrical version is on the Blu-ray. It would have been nice if they were both on there, but you know what? If I were to choose, I'd much rather have the uncut on the 4K. So as we talked about earlier, we do have the poster right here, so we're going to go ahead and open that up. Let's take a look at that. Go. Here it is right here. Whoops. And there it is right there. So it's just going to be your cover art that you get. And if you do still want to get the poster, I believe last I checked, they are still available if you order off of Scream Factory's website. So I'll go ahead and link that down below for you. So here you've got The Strangers with Liv Tyler and Scott Speedman. Liv Tyler, she's actually the daughter of Steven Tyler from Aerosmith. So that's where you've seen her. She's also was in, what was the movie? Armageddon. She was in that movie as well. Her dad, I think, was Bruce Willis. But anyways, you do get Dolby Vision with this. And it's a normal, I think, just your standard 5.1 audio. And this movie was also directed by Brian Bertino. So he directed this, and he wrote Strangers Pray at Night, which is kind of the sequel. As far as I can tell, he didn't do anything for Chapter 1. He's probably a producer, which, you know, good for him. He didn't have his name on Chapter 1 because that I haven't seen it, but I heard that movie was not that great. Pray at Night, I think, is actually some of you guys' favorite one. So, but yeah, what I thought of this movie, the transfer was very good. You know, it wasn't nothing to write home about. I wasn't, completely blown away like I've seen other transfers like Scream Factory did with, let's say, Killer Clowns. What else? Poltergeist 2 I thought was really amazing. So this one was okay. It was just kind of your run-of-the-mill 4K transfer. I was reading, if you look on Scream Factory's website, or Shout Factory, excuse me, I have it written down. So it was taken from the original digital intermediate. So it was still shot on film. It just wasn't pulled from the camera negative. So from what I understand, and you guys can probably correct me down in the comments if I'm wrong, but from what I understand, the digital intermediate is a digital kind of, let's say, snapshot or copy of the film, where they can go in and digitally do some stuff in it post-production. So unfortunately, Scream Factory didn't even get their hands on the original camera negative to do a transfer that way. They just used the same digital intermediate as they did for the Blu-ray. So they're the exact same, just one's for 4K and one was your normal Blu-ray. There still was some film grain in there, which was nice. I did catch that on some darker scenes. So what I thought was interesting about this movie is a lot of people, and even myself, I thought this as well until I did a little more research before I did this video. So a lot of people thought that this was actually inspired the Unsolved Ketty Cabin murders that occurred in 1981. Actually, those have just been speculations by journalists and different probably people online. So there's never been any verification of that. However, the director did say that what inspired him was a personal experience. So that's all he said. He didn't elaborate on that one. And a book called Helter Skelter, which is about the Manson family murders. So that's what this one's about. I do enjoy the movie. It's a great home invasion movie. It was funny. I was watching for the first time, actually, Second Sight's release of You're Next. And I thought that was going to basically be a carbon copy of this, except, with the big family in there. I was wrong with that one. I think You're Next was what we wished happened in this one, right? So not to say that this was a bad movie at all. It was very good. It's one of my favorites. I actually prefer this over Prey at Night personally. So I really enjoy this movie. Overall, if you don't have the Blu-ray of this from Scream Factory, then yeah, I'd say go ahead, definitely pick this up like I did. If you do have the Blu-ray, however, maybe wait, I don't know. That's up to you, because there's really nothing new except you get a 4K. And if the Blu-ray looks great, which again, like I said, I haven't seen, then, I don't see a reason of upgrading to this. But I do want to get The Strangers that Second Sight put out a while ago, because I'm curious to see how that stacks up with this. Now, I know Second Sight's version, again, is a Blu-ray, but Second Sight, their transfers are extremely, extremely well done. So it's going to be interesting to see how this stacks up with this 4K. So once I get my hands on that, I'll be able to do an actual comparison and contrast with that. But until then, this is what I've got. I thought it was a pretty decent transfer. I enjoyed it. And yeah, that's my review for this. So if you like what you saw and you like these kind of videos, please go down below and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button because that always helps, and hit the bell notification so you're notified of any of the videos that I post in the future. Also, down below are all my social media links, so you could definitely go check those out. Hit me up. We'll chat about movies, all that fun stuff. So coming up, I do have a lot of pre-orders coming in that I plan on doing different reviews on each one. And with, of course, spooky season officially, in my opinion, starting the other day, which was September 1st, I have some themed videos coming up, doing like my top 10 favorite horror movies. Chase did a video of the spookiest atmosphere. I'm going to do something like that. I'm going to do one that has I guess you can call it fall vibes to it, that are horror, scary, thriller movies. So I do have a video planned for that. I just haven't filmed it yet. But yeah, that's going to be all I have for you guys today. You guys take care.